Today we're going to talk about how to create the perfect intro for your videos. Hello everyone, dear friends. This is Ilnar Stabayev with you. Today I'd like to tell you about the coolest tool in my opinion because I use this tool on a daily basis. It makes me happy every day, and it's not just a tool, it's also comfort and style. Without exaggeration, this is my best friend in achieving my goals. This isn't the kind of device you remember only from time to time. It's a device that's become a part of your life. Let me say right away, this is not a gaming laptop. You can't really play games on it, but it's fantastic for work. And let me add, for me, that's not a downside at all. Since I haven't played games in a long time and I work a lot, a MacBook isn't about entertainment, it's about creating comfort in your work. If you work, create, plan, and build a system around yourself, I like that their ecosystem is really well integrated. For example, if you need to transfer some files, or say, if you're editing files, creating videos, or you just have a file on your laptop or phone, you can easily transfer it via AirDrop. That's really cool because often when I'm editing photos, I used to have to send them to myself the old-fashioned way. I used to have to send them to myself on Telegram, then download them from Telegram and repeat that over and over again, again and again. But now I've cut down the time it takes by a lot. Now it only takes me a minute or two to transfer even the largest file. After editing, my files are about 2 gigabytes each and I can transfer them in about a minute. The speed is really high. Before this probably would have taken about 10 minutes. By the time you download it, by the time you figure everything out, the system doesn't lag at all. It's as if it was made specifically for your tasks. I use a MacBook for coding, creating photos, editing, working with photos, working on films, working in Photoshop, working in Premiere Pro, working in editing programs, working with artificial intelligence, and so on. You could say that a small laptop needs quite a lot of specs, and the MacBook handles all of this brilliantly. This isn't about having the highest specs, it's about stability and speed. If you have a lot of work to do, a MacBook really helps you get things done. Since the ecosystem lets you instantly write your schedule on your phone and it immediately syncs tasks, notes, files, and deadlines to your MacBook, everything is gathered within a single ecosystem. You don't have to jump between dozens of apps, you live inside a system that adapts to you. Plus, and most importantly, I don't even need that much memory on my laptop. 256 gigabytes is enough for all my tasks, even though I have quite a lot. One shoot takes up 50 gigabytes. I just bought an external hard drive and use it, and the speed is great. It's instantaneous. Plus, I constantly use iCloud. iCloud isn't just cloud storage, it's the speed of life. You don't need to send anything, you don't need to transfer anything, you don't have to think about where your files are. I shoot, upload it to iCloud. That's it. By the time you get home, it's already in iCloud. While you're having dinner, it's already downloaded. Mobility is what changed my life. My MacBook is with me everywhere, always, outside, at home, wherever I am. You know why? Because it weighs so little. Sometimes I don't even feel it when it's in my backpack. It's so light that sometimes you think, damn, where is it? Maybe I lost it? You check and it's there because it's just so. And here there's a really stark contrast. If you have a laptop right now that weighs, like mine used to, 7 to 8 kilograms, because it's all tricked out. It's got an i7, it's really powerful, 144 Hz, just huge, barely fits in your bag. And after you switch to a MacBook, the difference is just enormous. Because first of all the same functions at work, even though I had an i7 32 gigabytes of RAM, lots of storage and so on. But it lagged so much, and after switching to something that on paper had much worse specs. But at the same time, I didn't notice any difference. I couldn't take that kind of laptop with me to coffee shops or anywhere because you constantly had to charge it. It runs out of battery and so on. But the beauty of this laptop is that I can take it wherever I want, and it has so many hours of continuous battery life. One charge is enough for me for a day or even two, considering how I use it. I use it for an hour or two during the day. And that's more than enough for me. Sometimes it even lasts me a couple of days. If I'm doing some heavy editing, the battery lasts me about 4 to 5 hours. But you know, once you get it, you'll immediately realize, wow, this is amazing. And the screen is just fantastic. I really love its colors, and working with it is so pleasant for the eyes. Well, there's just nothing to compare it to. Only someone who owns a MacBook, iPhone, iPad, and so on will understand just how well everything is made for comfortable use. I used to wonder if I should take my heavy laptop with me. Should I bring it? Will I use it or not? But now, it's always with me. Say I suddenly do a photo shoot or shoot a video and I need to quickly edit it because editing on the iPhone is inconvenient, you know. My fingers are too big for the phone, but on the MacBook, click, 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 and it's done. I don't even notice it when I take it with me. The MacBook is a work tool, my assistant, my comfort. I don't use it for branding or showing off. I use it for its practicality because it saves time, improves my life, and it doesn't distract me with problems. I've completely stopped worrying about things like running out of memory. Why is it lagging? Why did I stop watching blogs about how to speed up your laptop and so on? I just forgot about all that. If you've already moved toward a more organized life, I'd recommend buying a MacBook because it truly helps me with everything, everywhere. And it was the best purchase I could have made. And I'm incredibly happy to have it.